Have you seen tonight?
I was dealing with this. Throughout my whole. Well, I had people jealous of me throughout my whole career before a professional.
I had to always remind Tank, Floyd is Floyd, but you're Gervonta Davis.
That's right.
Like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me.
Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis trade heated insults, escalating tensions. Former allies turned rivals. Their fiery exchange highlights the growing rift between the boxing legend and his former protege. During a heated press conference, Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis exchanged insults, revealing deep tensions. Floyd addressed jealousy, saying he's faced it his entire career and that it comes with the territory. Their rift continues to grow, highlighting the complex relationship between the boxing legend and his former protege.
Have you seen tonight?
I was dealing with this. Throughout my whole. Well, I had people jealous of me throughout my whole career before a professional. Jealousy comes with the territory. I sell an arena out every time, and I say to myself, y'all people not tired? Y'all done been here 50. We done sold the arena out 50 times, and y'all keep coming up short. We could do it 50 more times. Y'all gonna keep coming up short. What's meant to be in life is meant to be. And Cruz, and as far as what Cruz would take, he know he didn't win. No, he didn't win at all. And if Tank really would have lost the fight, I would have said he lost. And of course, we in California. This is Mexico. So, I mean, if you don't fight.
Gervonta Davis expressed frustration, explaining that people don't truly understand Floyd Mayweather's words and actions. He hinted at Floyd playing hidden games behind the scenes, subtly going against him while appearing supportive in public. Tank suggested that Floyd's moves were calculated, and while many saw him as a mentor, there were underlying issues. He emphasized that Floyd wasn't always acting in his best interest, despite what it seemed. Davis made it clear that their relationship had changed, implying that Mayweather was working against him in ways people couldn't see. He wanted the public to recognize Floyd's real intentions.
like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's weird. I feel like y'all got, I would say love hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of
this deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
This is
it on
exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank, no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
The tension between Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather has been brewing for years, but things escalated dramatically due to personal issues, specifically involving Mayweather's daughter, Yaya Mayweather. What was once a close mentor-student relationship turned into a full-fledged beef that led to their fallout. Tank Davis was once Floyd Mayweather's protege, signed under Mayweather Promotions, with Floyd guiding him both inside and outside the ring. However, their relationship started to crack as Tank grew frustrated with Floyd's control over his career. Rumors swirled about Floyd being too involved in his business decisions, which Tank resented. Despite this tension, the final straw reportedly came when Tank was linked to Yaya Mayweather, Floyd's daughter. Yaya, who was previously in a high-profile relationship with rapper NBA Youngboy, allegedly had a brief situation with Tank, which did not sit well with Floyd. Given Floyd's protective nature over his daughter, this created even more animosity between the two boxers.
But we always see solid relationships end due to a female, man. They've started multiple wars. They're a reason why a lot of men are locked up right now. They're a reason why a lot of men are in that grave right now. I believe in this case, we don't know all the details, but I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that Tank smashed Floyd's daughter. Tank went ahead and smashed Floyd's daughter on this one and sullied the relationship. It was done after that. But there had to be a reason why he went ahead and went that route. And I think he went that route because there wasn't enough money coming in. And Tank probably thought that it was going to be better than it was early on. So we said, you know what? Hey, she throwing it at me. Let me go ahead and do what I do. And from that instance, Floyd said, hey, you got the game up. I'm about to let you really know how it is. You about to go up against a real go-getter, a real headhunter. Tank knocked him out.
What makes this feud even more dramatic is the history between them. Floyd was the one who pushed Tank into stardom, promoting him as the next big thing in boxing. He gave Tank opportunities, advice, and exposure, but over time, their bond deteriorated. After their fallout, Tank left Mayweather Promotions, openly criticizing Floyd's management style and seeking independence in his career. Though both men have moved on professionally, the bitterness remains. Floyd, known for his ego and business acumen, no longer acknowledges Tank as his protege, while Tank continues to distance himself from Floyd's influence. Their once tight bond has been permanently broken, proving that even in boxing, personal matters can destroy professional relationships.
But we always see solid relationships end due to a female, man. They've started multiple wars. They're a reason why a lot of men are locked up right now. They're a reason why a lot of men are in that grave right now. I believe in this case, we don't know all the details, but I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that Tank smashed Floyd's daughter. Tank went ahead and smashed Floyd's daughter on this one and sullied the relationship. It was done after that. But there had to be a reason why he went ahead and went that route. And I think he went that route because there wasn't enough money coming in. And Tank probably thought that it was going to be better than it was early on. So we said, you know what? Hey, she throwing it at me. Let me go ahead and do what I do. And from that instance, Floyd said, hey, you got the game up. I'm about to let you really know how it is. You about to go up against a real go-getter, a real headhunter. Tank knocked him out.
Now that Gervonta Davis has reached superstar status in boxing, everyone who played a role in his rise wants credit. Adrian Bronner, a former world champion and one of Tank's earliest supporters, recently reminded everyone that he was the one who first brought Tank to the gym. According to Bronner, it was his connection that led to Floyd Mayweather recognizing Tank's talent and ultimately deciding to promote and support him. Bronner claims that Mayweather still thanks him for introducing Tank to him, acknowledging that Bronner brought him a future superstar. Floyd always tells me, "You gave me a good one," Bronner said, emphasizing that he played a key role in Tank's journey. Despite the ups and downs in their relationship, Bronner insists that Tank is still like a little brother to him. He expressed his happiness every time Tank achieved success and made it clear that he would always stand by him. "No matter what, I'm always going to support Tank. He's my little bro," Bronner said. Tank's rise to stardom has been nothing short of spectacular, and while many people have contributed to his journey, Bronner wants to make sure his role isn't forgotten. Whether or not Tank publicly acknowledges Bronner's influence, one thing is clear. Bronner takes pride in seeing Tank thrive and will always see him as family.
Where he come from and to watch it, I was there.
You can relate to it?
I can relate, and to be honest, I'm the reason he got signed to TNT.
That's a true story.
Explain that. Why? How did that happen?
I brought him to the gym with an AB shirt on.
Ooh, true story.
But I didn't have everything right yet. You know, everything wasn't moving yet. You know, I was a little slow on my feet. So I gave him the floor. And every time we bring it up, Floyd like, "Thank you, AB. You gave me a good one."
Does that feel like a win for About Billions Promotions as well?
Of course, because at the end of the day, I don't care who promotes Gervonta Davis. I'm still going to support him. Same way. You know, he's a little brother to me.
Tank been around us since he was like 17, 16. Adrian was already famous on TV and everything. He wrote him on the internet. Twin didn't even know him.
Adrian Bronner acknowledges Gervonta Tank Davis as an exceptional fighter with extraordinary talent. He praises Tank's abilities, highlighting his power, speed, and intelligence inside the ring. Bronner believes that Tank has the skills to dominate the lightweight division and defeat any opponent he faces. He recognizes Tank's growth over the years and credits his dedication and hard work for his success. Bronner expresses confidence that no lightweight fighter can match Tank's abilities. He sees him as a complete fighter who continues to prove himself at the highest level and believes his dominance will only continue.
Man, Tank got the skills to beat anybody, and he was blessed. He was blessed with the power to hurt anybody if he lands with a solid punch. but I don't think he should go mess with no 147 pounder no time soon. With the skills he got, he can beat anybody. But my opinion, I think he got enough on his plate at 135 pounds with the Shakurs, Ryan Garcias, Devin Haney's,
Frank Martin now.
Frank Martin, who's going to be a big name, a good name. And he should just focus on that.
Teofimo,
who's still one of the best lightweights out there. Even with people, talking shit about him I tell fighters, every fight isn't going to be a hands down amazing performance. But as long as you get by, as long as you get the victory and get to the next one, that's all that matters, man. Teofimo is a great talent. He's a good dude, and it's a lot of talent at 135 pounds. And I think Tank should just clean all of that up. Worried about cleaning all of that up one at a time, and then jump to 140 pounds.
Him and Regis right now for the belt.
Yeah, for sure. I think he'd beat Regis though.
Why?
His talent. His talent.
Floyd Mayweather's relationship with Gervonta Davis has always seemed more business-driven than personal. While Floyd played a key role in Tank's rise by promoting him under Mayweather Promotions, many believe his support was never about love or mentorship. It was about making money. Now that Tank has left Mayweather Promotions, Floyd's attitude towards him appears to have changed, suggesting that his main interest was financial gain rather than genuine care for Tank's success. Throughout Tank's time under Floyd's promotion, there were constant signs of tension. Tank often expressed frustration with how he was being handled, and Floyd, despite publicly praising him, never seemed fully invested in building a strong personal bond with him. The moment Tank decided to go independent, Floyd's support became noticeably less enthusiastic. This raises the question, was Floyd ever truly happy for Tank's success, or was he only happy as long as he could profit from it? If Floyd truly cared about Tank beyond business, he would have continued to support him even after he left the promotion. However, his reactions suggest otherwise. Rather than celebrating Tank's independence, Floyd has seemed distant, which indicates that his connection with Tank was more about control and financial benefit. Tank's departure from Mayweather Promotions allowed him to take full charge of his career, proving that he no longer needed Floyd to succeed. This might be why Floyd is no longer as supportive, because he no longer profits from Tank's victories. Ultimately, Floyd's actions show that his relationship with Tank was more about business than mentorship. And now that the money is no longer flowing into his pockets, his interest in Tank has faded.
Floyd knows I could beat Tank. He's just setting up his boy. I think Tank was happy you think Floyd was happy that Tank left?
Can that fight happen for the right now?
That Floyd was there at Ryan Garcia and Tank fight for Tank? Floyd loves him. Floyd is going to promote himself. That's why Floyd came out with them damn chains and his $20 million watch. Man, y'all got to really think about what Floyd, how he be thinking.
Calvin Ford, the longtime mentor and trainer of Gervonta Tank Davis, has always emphasized the importance of having solid people around to navigate the challenges of boxing and life. Ford recalls that he constantly reminded Tank that while Floyd Mayweather is a legend, Tank is his own man. Ford shared how he would tell Tank, "Floyd is Floyd, but you're Gervonta Davis." This distinction was crucial in shaping Tank's mindset. Ford explained that even Floyd understood the need for Tank to develop his own identity, separate from the influence of his former promoter. He highlighted how Tank would sometimes be surprised at how Ford spoke to Floyd, reinforcing the idea that Tank had to step into his own role rather than just being seen as Mayweather's protege.
I had to always remind Tank, Floyd is Floyd, but you're Gervonta Davis.
That's right.
Distinguish the two.
Yes.
And me and Floyd used to go to, I said, he's not you, Floyd, he's Tank.
That's right.
And Tank used to look at me like, yeah, he talking to Floyd like that?
That's right.
Floyd understood that it was certain things that I had to give to him, well as what he was giving to him.
That's right.
To make that balance, to make the car drive smooth.
That's right.
And it worked, you know what I'm saying? And I told Floyd, like, he's growing into being his own man. You know, respect the talent.
Respect the talent.
Respect the talent, and we see what he's growing to, you know? That's why when people talk, I say, I can't take shit away from Floyd.
That's right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because his body of work of being there and nurturing us through them waters and whatnot.
That's right.
Because he's been there where we haven't.
That's right.
You know? But when it came to raising him in this ring,
That shit.
According to Ford, there were important lessons that both he and Floyd passed down to Tank. He described it as a balancing act. Mayweather provided certain insights, while Ford offered guidance from a different perspective. Together, they helped Tank develop into a fighter who could stand on his own. Ford also stressed that despite the differences, he would never take anything away from Floyd. He acknowledged Mayweather's impact, stating, "I can't take anything away from Floyd, his body of work and nurturing us through those waters." However, when it came to raising Tank on his own journey, Ford knew what needed to be done. Ultimately, Ford recognized that Tank had to become his own man. He emphasized that while Floyd had been a major influence, it was Tank's own work and growth that brought him to where he is today.
So signing with Floyd, you know, we fast forward a little bit, sign with Floyd. Floyd puts Tank in a position to fight Pedraza. A lot of people were saying that was like, you know, that was a setup fight, so forth and so on. Tank goes in there. What's your thoughts going into that fight? Like, oh, listen, this Pedraza, undefeated champion.
Well, I understood the whole thing. Floyd understood the thing. Well, you'll see it in our documentary.
Yeah.
But when Floyd was trying to, because he was trying to fight a lot of guys that was champions. You know what I'm saying? And the guys that he was putting in front of us, you know, they lost their belts. And then when the situation came about when Tank had to fight for, we had no choice but to fight Pedraza. And that was a hard fight. He was undefeated. He was an Olympian, you know, and he was on the road, you know. And when Tank went in there and put on that performance that night, it was unreal.
It's unreal.
It was unreal, and that's the fight that I always put in my thoughts, because I watched him.
Floyd Mayweather has always wanted to be the center of attention in the boxing world. Even after retiring, he continues to chase the spotlight, making sure his name is still relevant. Many believe that instead of fully embracing the new generation, he struggles with letting go of his status as the face of boxing. Now, as Gervonta Tank Davis rises to superstardom, Floyd seems to have a hard time accepting that it's no longer about him.
The face of boxing. And I get it, you a hell of a fighter, bro. You undefeated. But let these young niggas shine, bruh. And your daughter still chose wrong. You get what I'm saying? So, that shit crazy. You know, people with power, with money, think that they money saved them from the world. But, like, nah, bro. You do fucked up shiesty shit, bruh. Like, I don't give a fuck how much money you got, bro. I never look at you the same. I never look at you the same, dog.
Tank has proven himself as one of the most electrifying fighters in the sport, with knockout power and a growing fan base that sees him as the future of boxing. However, rather than fully supporting Tank's rise, Floyd often makes comments or moves that shift attention back to himself. He frequently reminds people of his own accomplishments, as if to ensure that no one forgets his dominance. Many boxing analysts believe that Floyd needs to understand that his time has passed, and that Tank is now the star the sport needs. Instead of trying to share the spotlight or subtly compete with Tank, they argue that Floyd should embrace the role of a mentor and allow the younger generation to shine. However, Floyd's actions suggest that he struggles with seeing someone else take the throne he once held. Jealousy may play a part in Floyd's behavior, as he sees Tank getting the kind of attention he once commanded. While Floyd will always be a boxing legend, the sport is moving forward, and Tank is now at the forefront. The best thing Floyd could do is accept that his era is over and support Tank without making it about himself. But whether he's willing to do that remains uncertain.
Millions and still want to be hood. Like, what? Nigga, that's ass backwards, bro. Like, no, dog. But, Gervonta Davis, man, you know, a lot of people may say he's arrogant or whatever the case may be, bro. I don't see it. You know, I just see him playing for the internet. You know, they say something, he say something back. You get what I'm saying? But listen to this, what Gervonta Davis had to say, and it was a good interview. At first, I ain't like it because, like, the interviewer, you know, he from Gervonta Davis hood too, but it's like he also wanted them to be, wanted the people to know that he's from the hood, he came from the street. Like, nah, bro, like, no, bro.
From the very start, Floyd Mayweather never wanted Gervonta Tank Davis to surpass his legacy. While he appeared to be guiding Tank's career, it now seems that he was also trying to control it in a way that would keep Tank from becoming bigger than him. Recently, Tank revealed that Floyd forced him to take the fight against Jose Pedraza, not because it was the best move for his career, but because Floyd wanted him to lose. At the time, Pedraza was an undefeated world champion and a dangerous opponent for someone as young and inexperienced as Tank. Many now believe Floyd saw this as the perfect opportunity to derail Tank's rise before it even began. If Tank had lost that fight, it could have slowed down his momentum and kept him from becoming the superstar he is today. Despite Floyd's intentions, Tank shocked everyone by dominating Pedraza and winning the IBF super featherweight title. Instead of being a setback, the fight became a defining moment in Tank's career, proving that he was a special talent. This unexpected victory may have frustrated Floyd, as it showed that Tank was capable of greatness beyond what he had planned for him. Looking back, it seems clear that Floyd always wanted to control Tank's career on his terms. He likely never expected Tank to rise so quickly and eventually outgrow his promotion. Now, with Tank standing as one of boxing's biggest stars, Floyd can no longer hold him back. While he may have once tried to set Tank up for failure, Tank proved that he didn't need anyone to dictate his success. He was destined to shine regardless.
After seeing what I seen when Gervonta Davis was talking about the beef between him and Floyd Mayweather and how he wanted him to lose against Jose Pedraza, when I watched the end, when they was announcing Tank as the winner, you can see Floyd Mayweather in the back just looking salty, wiping his nose. He not even really clapping. He looking like, damn, this nigga beat the odds. But y'all, this shit is crazy. Look at this photo. Look how Floyd is looking at Gervonta like, damn, I wanted you to lose for real. The whole fight hit different. Y'all need to go watch it over. This shit crazy, fool. So if people don't know, allegedly the beef stemmed from Floyd Mayweather's daughter Snapchatting Gervonta on Snapchat. I'm guessing people when Floyd Cam got wind of that and they told Floyd like, hey, I think Gervonta knocking your daughter boots. Floyd said, Gervonta knocking my daughter boots? Nah. Then they showed on the proof. They like, look, the proof is in the pudding, and he's all up in it.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.